4-drink minimum, no drink maximum.
Delete the bullshit. Ba, 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 do, ba, ba. Delete the bullshit.
You know what I want to do? I want to give you like just a backing track of reggae music, and I want you to like write
Just freestyle it.
You can freestyle. You can write it down. I don't care.
Okay. Hey, the internet. Highway 47. I'm Shaggy B, man. In the heart of America. Now I'm Russian for reasons.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stood at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Hey Internet, Highway 47, another time, another place, except it's the same place and it's the same time. It's the weekend. We are releasing this on a Friday, most likely. And that means it's a 4-drink minimum tonight. I am Shaggy B. With me is Dracofunk.
I'm here. I'm
doing?
here.
You're there. How you doing?
I'm doing.
You doing? That's right. And we're all alone. We've been abandoned by two people with much better things to do than get drunk and watch terrible movies with us. They have like jobs and families and things, and you know.
I feel sad now.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, we are.
You know, that's not fair. Honestly, I mean, we're both married.
Oh yeah, yeah, and you know,
it's not like we're like lonely and sitting at home and crying into our like TV dinners.
Yeah, I mean, I did that like before I got here and everything. You know, like I'm fine now.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I had a very nice like tortilla wrap with like, you know, deli meat and vegetables and like nice fresh food for dinner. I didn't have a TV dinner at all. You know, and we won't talk about the other part. But it's a 4-drink minimum tonight, and we are still taking our detour outside of the Godzilla franchise. For the moment, and exploring what some other nations have contributed to the kaiju genre, as it were. Last week we enjoyed a South Korean ripoff of Godzilla titled Yongary or Yongary or Yongary or however you say it. And you know, fair is fair, and you need to give equal time to both sides. And so we're doing the unthinkable, and we're watching a North Korean film tonight. That film is titled Pulgasari. And Dracofunk, what can you tell us about it?
So, Pulgasari came out in 1985. It has an IMDb rating. Are you ready for this?
No, but tell me.
5.3.
I didn't expect that.
I know you didn't.
I expected like 2s. And considering Young Gary was in the 3s, I think last week, wasn't it?
3.9.
3.9. And it was almost 20 years before this. Excuse me. Young Gary, I think it was what, 1967?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, this is, they had more time to learn, I suppose, how to do this. Now, I don't know anything at all about North Korean cinema, like whatsoever. What I expect to see is a lot of sort of unnecessary humor that doesn't land, and a lot of like not very subtle anti-Western propaganda. And a lot of like glorification of North Korean culture and a monster because it is a monster movie. Do you have any expectations going into this, Dracofunk?
I don't know. I don't. I have no clue what we're about to watch.
Well, that makes two of us. This is I don't think this is for us. We haven't done it very often. This is a movie that we're watching with English subtitles. It's not been dubbed over in English. So that in itself is going to be interesting. And particularly considering the caliber of voice acting by the English dub artists that we've been used to over the past few months with the Godzilla films and with Jan Gary last week. This is just uncharted territory. So I am drinking. I have some Breckenbach beer. I don't know anything about it. I bought it because I'd never had it before. It's a Bach, I assume. Has a picture of a really excessively muscular ram, mountain ram on it.
Oh, I thought you said like an excessively muscular Bach. No.
I wish it was. I wish it was BACH. When he was roided up and just smashing stuff. No, this is like the animal, and there's mountains. It's very alpine. The bottle says a malty, lightly hopped Bach-style lager beer pairs well with barbecue, roast meats, sharp cheese, berries, shortcake, or sweet desserts. I like all of those things a lot. It's produced and bottled by the State of Brewing in Waunakee, Wisconsin, where I do not live, which is kind of a shame. I like Wisconsin, but I also like West Virginia, and I do live there. So, and that's all I know about it. Dracofunk, what are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking some White Claw.
All right. It'll get the job done, as they say. All right. Well, that is the long and the short of it. We are watching Pulgasari, and you can access this movie on YouTube. I would assume that there is not a United States copyright filed on this movie. I could certainly be wrong about that, and there is English subtitles on this version. We're watching it from archive.org, partially because you can download the movies from there, and my connection isn't always the most stable, so a streaming option is not the most preferred at the moment until I get that figured out. It's been a problem for a few weeks now. And we will link in the description where you can find that. But really, if you search the name of the movie Pulgasari, which you can see in the thumbnail of this video or in the title for this video, it's the only thing that comes up anywhere. So you're not going to get one. But we will link the specific video file that we're using in the description so that you can sync exactly with us. And then the procedure from there is get it on your player, get it to 0, and then when I count you down, hit play on your video, and you're all set. Is there anything else to cover?
No.
All right. Give us some feedback in the comments if you want us to keep exploring this. And also, we did a Let's Play video this week, kind of out of the blue. We discussed it, and then one night we all were in the same place at the same time, and we said, let's do it now, and it sort of worked.
Now! Oh, right.
Knee-jerk reaction, I understand.
That video probably came out before this one.
Awesome. Well, then go and watch it and tell us what you think. You don't need to sync it up with anything. It's just a straight up YouTube video. What the kids like and all that. And if we ought to keep doing those, let us know. If we shouldn't keep doing those, let us know. If you don't say anything, then we're just going to do whatever the hell we want, like we always do, which we probably also will just do that. But we'd still like to know your opinion.
Yeah, and don't forget to smash that like button and ring the out of that bell.
That's right. And download apps that send ad revenue to us, which
we don't have any, but if we ever do,
yeah, give it time, man. The next Flappy Bird is going to come out of vomit.
What?
I don't know. He's the only one out of us that knows how to code.
Code well. You should add that. I can code badly.
Well, yeah. I could probably, if you gave me, a resource to learn how to write really simple programs, I could probably whip something up that would run that is, like a Hello World. I'm sure I could do that. I was sort of okay at a couple flavors of BASIC back in the day. I How hard could it be? Says the professional musician. And with that in mind, I say we get this started. You ready to go?
I will be shortly.
All right. Well, I will stall like a son of a bitch until you're ready.
That's right. You do that,
friends. You know, these are times, and those times are tough. So you don't have to sell your soul. All you have to do is listen to us bullshit
and regain self-control.
Sure. I mean, self-control. What good is self-control when you're not really doing anything except listening to people like us talk to you? You know, all you really need to do is just listen. And you don't even have to do that. Like, you could just turn this off and go do something else. Like,
Don't do that.
What I'm saying is you have freedom of choice. And that freedom of choice is something to be celebrated and something to fight for, you know? Like, don't let anybody take that away from you, man. You are your own person. Man, woman, in between, something else entirely. You're significant, and your autonomy matters more than anything else in this life. So you just keep being you, man. And we'll keep making these, and we'll be here for you.
Yeah. And if you keep stalling for a second, I'm going to send you something.
Oh, you bet, man. Like, freedom is like a real thing that everybody needs to care about. And I'm not just talking red, white, and blue bald eagle sort of freedom. I'm talking like wake up and smell only the roses that you choose to freedom. Like the type of freedom where you don't have to care what I think about what you're doing. But I can still care about what you're doing and tell you what I think, because I have that freedom too. And that's freedom, in a nutshell. You know what else is in nutshells a lot of the time?
Nuts?
Yeah, one of my favorite things, in fact. I am a big fan of like walnuts. Peanuts. Peanuts are quite good. There's a fast food chain called Cookout in the sort of southeast region of the United States of, by God, America, in which we are, as the case may be, fortunate or randomly selected to live in. And they're one of those places that has like a million different milkshake flavors, right? And I can highly recommend, and I'll die on this hill, the walnut milkshake at Cookout is the best goddamn milkshake ever made by mankind.
Okay, now look in the chat for me.
All right. Excellent. Save as Highway 47 slide images. And there we go. He will be in the corner of the thumbnail for this video. All right. Well, I've said everything there is to say and a lot that there wasn't to say. Are you ready to watch this movie?
I'm ready now.
Oh, good. Thank God, because you never know what I was trying to say. With everything going on right now, man, we don't even want to know. All right, this is the North Korean kaiju movie, question mark, maybe, titled Pulgasari, and we are starting it together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bang! Ooh, that's quite a logo.
So apparently this wasn't shown outside of the Koreas for 20 years.
Sweet. Which means that... Yeah, okay. Boy, that audio is...
It's really...
some quality sound mixing there.
They're going for the vinyl, the vinyl sound.
Going for the, I don't know what the gain knob does. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. You are peaking. Turn down your gain. That calls for a beer. Ooh, it smells really nice. So this theme song really cranks up the suspense. Like this is, I can tell, this is really setting a tone for a disaster movie here. Or like, a lonely buffet on Christmas morning on your way to see family, and all you want is like some fried rice, and that's the one thing they don't have on the buffet.
I wish I knew what all these things said.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's my fault for not learning Korean.
Yeah, I mean, we can't blame them. It's just we don't know what it is. Okay, now that actually looks like the set of MASH. Who's grunting? Is that the guy in the... Oh, hey, it's Donatello.
Older people first.
He isn't doing shit.
Man, watching those people work.
This has the feel of being filmed in front of a live studio audience with one microphone.
One bad microphone.
Yeah. Like, these are all stage actors, and the director doesn't understand how film works.
So this is actually a South Korean director.
Oh, okay. Huh?
The goat.
There's a goat in front of the camera, guys.
Chekhov's goat.
You need to redo the take. There's a goat. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn my light off. This is so dark, I can't see anything. I have to turn my other monitor off.
Oh.
Oh my. A sword? I'm not sure they're speaking Korean. Okay, maybe they are. I don't know. I mean, like, honestly, this sounds like Japanese to me.
It's probably, they're really close.
Yeah. Like, I'm not recognizing any words, and I don't speak Japanese, but... What a horrible world that made us become blacksmiths. We could have been lawyers. But no, making swords all day, forever. His name is Inde and her name is Amy. All right, that's good.
You shouldn't jump off of rocks with a sword like that.
Not unless you're a badass. You're not going. That's what about you.
Ami.
Between the bad harvest and the governor, everyone's about to die. Man, that's like this couldn't be more current events if All right, second monitor is off so that I can see the movie better. So if my connection dies, I may not know it for a minute.
Oh.
Oh, the mountains. They make me so sad. Meanwhile, in jail. Oh, hey, I've seen that Star Trek episode.
That was a big goodbye.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Now I'm going to have to work the forge myself.
His purple headband sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, like really. Like they're all in like earth tones except for her.
Father, the governor.
The governor? Hello, I'm Jesse the Body Ventura. I'm here to do a tax assessment on your property. I'm a third-party candidate. I'm starting to get Mikado vibes here. That couldn't have been a real sentence.
An order from the government.
Huh. Well.
Here?
Here. So this is not starting out with the type of plot that I would expect the North Korean government to allow to be put onto film. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the government's starving everybody. They don't care about you at all. Don't just walk away with bum 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 bum.
Hurry up.
Yeah, this is not very good propaganda for a tyrannical, you know.
Oh.
Oh. Bum 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 bum. Maybe this isn't Korea.
No, it's Korea.
No, I mean like this the village
Said
is.
Yeah, they don't. It's in the synopsis. It said Korean.
Oh. Well, I assume this is before the 80s based on the, the way they're dressed. That one guy had a trident. Definitely a trident, not a pitchfork. Okay, that's very kabuki right there. I'm so upset that I ran here with only one shoe on and carried the other one. Ugh. Ugh.
You know what? They could have saved all the trouble and just taken all the farm tools and been like, after the guys left, been like, hey guys, come get your farm tools.
Yeah, that's true.
Or is that what they're doing?
I think so, yeah. F it, I'm going to the mountain anyway, whatever. Meanwhile, somewhere. Pulgasari. Hurry up and beat him.
Ow!
I may go back and screen cap that. It's about 1324 to use as the thumbnail background for this movie. Synthesizer. Boom, boom, boom. I keep expecting to hear Freddie Mercury start singing. He's trying not to laugh. Got your gruel. Those bowls would never fit through those bars.
Eat your broccoli!
Eat your goddamn broccoli! See, that's a trident. That's not a pitchfork. Poseidon is in the evil Korean weird fantasy Mongol army.
Poseidon and that one guy from Anchorman.
Yeah. I killed a man with a trident. What a guard.
I'll give you a blowjob.
Yeah. Too late for that. He's already doing it.
Go behind a bush, man.
What? Joke's on you, the bowl was empty. You forgot to bring the food. Well, this movie is pretty dark. But it's like not dark in the way I expected. Look up there, man.
Yeah. It's a good thing you didn't like make soup.
Yeah, really. I hate kimchi.
It's got grapes in it. I hate grapes.
I can sculpt a friend out of this.
Wilson.
Ah, the beautiful trees of starvation. If pity exists, I think you're looking for mercy. Boom, 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 boom. He's building a shovel out of his food. Huh.
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
What if he'd done that, but like
Not
made him
died?
like, well, no, made him terribly like malformed and
Oh, God.
I'm just assuming that now the monster is going to come.
Yeah. You have to build a perfect replica totem in miniature of the monster you want to come. Like, if you suck at sculpting. Don't kill me!
Every minute I'm alive is torture.
I know nothing but pain. Pulgasari hatches with a broken neck already, you know? Paralyzed, it's dragging itself by its one good arm. I have to smash Pyongyang! That's what the movie should be.
Oh.
Oh, tragedy.
Oh,
Oh God.
Jeez. What?
Uh.
What?
Oh my God. We're gonna get the fucking Star Wars holiday special music. That's beer 2 time. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
What? That needle sucked.
Maybe you should feed it something less pointy. Also, what the is happening? Did anybody stop to consider that? Ah!
It's so cute. And it's eating metal. I should not be concerned about this at all.
Yeah. Father cursed us with a hilarious way to die. Meanwhile, sleeping with my sister.
And the monster.
And
oh, God.
And the monster.
This isn't a kitten.
Well...
It might be the size of the kitten, but it also eats metal.
It's true. Yeah, nobody thought this through at all, huh? Hey, what things do we have that are made of metal? Oh yeah, our door locks. Our money.
Yeah, they don't have any of that.
Also, why are they asleep? It's broad daylight.
They're sleeping in, man. It's Sunday.
Good point. Monster's missing.
Also, why? Never mind. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, it should be easy to spot him. He's only 3 inches tall. Did you look under anything?
Oh yeah, where all the metal is.
Bigger. Oh, naturally, yeah. Yeah, we all know what that is, because that's a word that everybody knows. Yeah, Pulgasari. Yeah, that's of course. Why didn't I think of that? Bum 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 bum. How's that drum make two different notes? They're like a whole fifth apart.
Hmm.
Did he just stab that woman? Do we get to see a decapitation? No. We get to see him tap him gently on the side of the head with the flat edge of his sword. That was so obviously a hand puppet. Shackles. Your teeth are iron. Yeah, I'll jump on the trident and this. Oh.
A beast, you say?
Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, it's almost like this whole movie's a goddamn fever dream. Yeah, we'll stop by McDuck. Oh. I missed and my sword broke. Up, Steve. Good job.
You made me angry.
I want to believe that's like the vault full of gold back there. It's just going to eat all the gold. How'd you do that?
It ate his pot. It ate
It ate
my
his
pot
pot.
too. It
Man.
must be so fucking high.
Quick. Hide the crack.
No, I'm up a minor third.
Pulgasari? Oh, yeah. I didn't catch the pitch. That would be a ho. No, that would be a wow.
A tri-ho.
Try ho. There. Aw, minnows. Steel minnows. What? Huh.
Hopefully this doesn't have the river scene from the last movie.
Wow.
I'm gonna go make a garden.
Yeah. Go plow these rocks. I'm gonna go behind this bush for about 10 minutes. Don't come back here. I'll be out in a minute. You just stay over there. Don't come over here. Jesus. Break her other shins. Woo! Woo! Oh, hey, wooden weapons. That's probably a good idea. Under the circumstances.
Hey, there's a Biden. Did you see it?
Yeah. That might qualify as a pitchfork. See, in my mind, a pitchfork has like tines that are like the same length.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Filthy nuggets. That was a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail and not a racial slur. Please do not get confused on what I said.
Ah!
Wow.
No, nobody expects the North Korean bandits.
Oh, his name is Little Brother. Oh, okay. I don't think he's going to be watching much, man.
What?
Attack the governor!
Ah!
Storm the Capitol! Bum, ba-da. Oh. Man, the governor's army dresses in like the brightest colors ever. I was wondering why we were all huddled here in fear. Boom, 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 boom. Now, Steve's dead. I put on my rectangle hat. Now we can't even have the party. I kind of like the camera work here in this scene, actually. Am I still coming through?
Yeah.
Okay. General Fwan. Can I quell rebellions? Yeah. Can I quell rebellions?
I can't even spell rebellion. That's how much against an I am.
I can quell rebellions. I can quell insurrections. I can quell uprisings. Revolutions. You name it, I'll quell it.
Can you quell this hemorrhoid in my ass?
If it is the king's order, then I am honored. Bend over. But the mountains were dangerous for reasons that we never went into earlier.
Because there's bandits in there.
Oh. Aren't they the bandits?
Yeah.
Didn't they start off as the bandits?
Yeah.
Why were they afraid of the mountains?
Because there's bandits in there.
Right. Just okay. that was not a real goat. That was a guy going, eh.
There's a guy going on a horse going, yay! Seriously, if you ever make a movie, you're doing all the animal sounds.
I mean, well, we know what giraffes sound like.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, that was just as good when you do it. Yeah, different key. That means we're in the mountains. Rolling, 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 rawhide. No, this failed horribly. The logs aren't anywhere near them. Oh, wait.
What?
Ah!
Oh man, those rocks are so realistic.
Oh man, styrofoam. Oh. That one dude just totally caught one and threw it up in the air. Yarr. They're coming at us with a microwave cart. Retreat. Oh, they got two of them. Well.
Is that so?
So they don't have animal cruelty laws quite as strict in North Korea, apparently.
Huh.
This is a
Uh,
remember when this was a kaiju movie for
uh,
like 5 minutes?
I mean, kaiju, I always imagine like big monsters.
Yeah,
Like we got like 4 feet.
just eating wood.
You know, I prefer to cook my horse before I eat it.
True. And they're eating tree bark. They could like burn the rest of the tree to cook the horse. That's basically kimchi. I feel bad. That's like the only Korean food I know is kimchi. What I'm learning from doing this is that I'm like severely underinformed on Korean culture. I forgot.
Oh.
Let's don't go. Meanwhile, in broad daylight around the corner.
Woo, woo, woo.
It's nighttime. It's definitely night. You all right? Oh. And here, take my weapon. I'll just run. I'll just like. God, she's useless. Kaiju movie. Caught a black magic woman. Oh!
Oh. He's horny now.
Yeah, he is.
See, you went for black magic woman. I was gonna say you got to change your evil ways.
I was on the right track. I was like, I know there's a Santana song about an evil woman. And just came up with. Both smoking a cigarette.
Don't be afraid. It's Pulgasari.
Yeah, he's not threatening in the least, which makes this movie exciting. Look how cuddly and fun he is. And they're off on the 38th annual North Korean Marathon.
Hi.
This is like having a Minotaur general. Except your Minotaur is stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't need these because you'll definitely won't betray. Oh God. Salt water. Oh well, never mind. Salt water, man.
Rice by a blacksmith.
How did you know that? Wow, Pulgasari got weird all of a sudden.
I think the dragon's a little drunk.
Yeah, it looks that way. So remember what I was saying earlier about how I don't know much about Korean culture?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
You know,
I don't think it would help if I knew anything about what was going on. I don't think it would make any sense anyway.
that's a huge rice ball.
That is. She's going to make a bigger Pulgasari by just, like, slitting her wrists on it. Oh, God, that felt bad to say out loud.
She should make a Miss Pulgasari.
Wake up! Okay. I mean, that'd be pretty handy. So, does its appetite increase with its size? Do we know that?
I mean, does it crap like iron nuggets? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I'm just like,
Okay.
I'm trying to process what the bum 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 bum. Hey, hey! He's power walking his way to the cage.
You know what she should do is say, kill everybody
Yeah,
until I tell you to stop.
that's not a bad plan, actually. The cage, which is made of just, gonna guess iron. Wink at her. If only I had a brain. If only my headband wasn't so tight to cut off blood to my brain. Third beer. All right, I've shrunk into the box.
Oh, shaky cam.
Oh, they built like a wicker man cage.
Is it immune to fire? Because that'd be funny.
I mean, how can a wood fire get hot enough to melt iron?
I mean, it can.
Can jet fuel melt steel beams?
We're not going to talk about conspiracies.
Oh, okay. Pulgasari was an inside job. I'm sad again. It's the only thing I know how to do. I have a river of molten lizard. What?
Oh no,
I
it's
built-
Megalon.
You built the cage all over on top of the munitions depot. And it's red hot now. Okay, that now looks
Yeah.
fast. So you galvanized it. Or vulcanized it, or whatever.
Romulanized it.
That's it. Quick, run for shelter in the rowboat. Oh, God.
Time to
That
quench.
That is legitimately badass. Hey, what's going on? Oh my God! Don't touch it. Go to his face where he can hear you. And eat you. Fine. Jesus.
You know, give him like 5 minutes.
Maybe get him like a sword burger or something. You know? This doesn't seem like the best long-term strategy. Like all animals, they are simply tools for our purposes, to be exploited without regard for their feelings and discarded.
I mean, do you remember the last horse?
True. All right.
That seems like a sound plan.
Well, it has the virtue of not having been tried yet. We'll throw rock and roll. Just don't throw metal. All hail our reprojected ally. No, we lost one of the bots. Sorry, we still got the other one. Or you could...
What?
Don't draw your sword like that in your fucking cafeteria with all your aides around. Knock someone's head off accidentally.
Knock or cut?
Yeah, knock, cut.
Accidentally impale somebody?
Yeah.
They should be using trebuchets instead of catapult.
I know.
Am I right,
I was just
Reddit?
thinking. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, here we are worried about the North Korean military, and, like, they don't even have trebuchets. Well, desperate times call for a bottle of O'Doul's.
And Pulgasari.
And Pulgasari. I wish I had a gigantic steel lizard to hang out with me right now. Wait a minute. Did I just drink an O'Doul's? I did. I didn't even realize it. It tastes exactly like the other stuff. I have a real beer left. Hooray! So I grabbed 3 of these and an O'Doul's, and like, I thought I grabbed, yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, oh, the ballista! Yes! I love ballistas. They're like my favorite medieval siege weapon.
They're my second favorite.
Yeah, well, I mean, trebuchets are great, but they're not nearly as pointy. Also, I'm pretty sure the study of things flying through the air is not called trebuchetics. Now, is it? It's called ballistics, after the ballista.
I get it. Those are like rocket ballistas.
That's pretty hardcore. They have rocket ballistas, but they don't have a trebuchet.
Ow!
Oh, God.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right, now he's pissed. It's the fastest he's ever moved. Now it's a kaiju. Now it's smashing things. That's more like it. Only like an hour into the movie, after it being cuddly man's best friend, now it gets pissed and smashes everything. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to see.
All they had to do is like, shoot it in the eye.
Yeah. That is a big pit. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, of course. This is a, like, complicated plan. At first, we have to dig a quarry, all right?
Yeah.
Then, we get the monster to fall into it. And to do that, we perform an exorcism by hiring a priestess from the next town over. And that'll save us from the iron monster that fights on the side of the proletariat. Release your earthly anger to God, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus H. Tap Dancing Christ! I have seen the light! And, oh, Pit. Tried to do a cartwheel. Looks on their faces are like, how did this bullshit plan actually work? I love that his roar is just a guy going, wow. Oh. Wow. You keep drawing your sword right next to your friends.
Yeah, but he
And they
doesn't
can-
care about them.
Well, true. Don't worry, I'm still useless.
Did anything happen? Like I had a thing happen.
No.
Okay.
The monster fell into the hole.
Is he still down there?
Yeah. They dumped a bunch of rocks on him.
Oh, good.
The plan actually worked for some reason. Time to cry more. It's the only thing I'm good at. I'm guessing got stabbed by the king. Da 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 da. Do da 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 do do.
They're gonna kill him again.
This is the second time this movie I've been executed. Huh. Not crying over him. Well, they're fucked. Oh, thank you! For God's sakes, you realized it. There's character growth in this movie. For once. Oh. That's the point right there. Wait, who the hell's Mulu? Oh boy.
Yes.
Well then, okay. That's direct.
So, are we done with the monster? Is he coming back?
That's a very good question. I mean, all the drunk barbarians are pretty convincingly drunk, I gotta say. This is the puke room. I've only slightly poisoned it. Why do they drink out of, like, flower vases?
That's all I got, man.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that bitch again. I mean, hi. Said that already. Oh, God.
Oh.
I was joking earlier when I said that. I didn't. God damn it.
Oh.
Ugh, And here I was like out of beer. And then she did that. And
Oh.
leave, maybe? Flee to like Mongolia or somewhere?
I heard Bob can do it.
Yeah, try Larry. I did my best. I'll just leave. Okay, so this is where North Korea got their nuclear program.
Yep, the medieval reactors.
Yeah, those are definitely like cooling towers.
Uh,
Well, they fed their model cannon iron and it grew also.
did you ever play Warcraft 2?
If I did, it was with you and Dracofunk. I know I played one of the Warcraft games with you guys, and I don't remember which one. I put Buddha on an elephant just for...
Line gun and general gun. I really wanted to be shooting out of his like pelvis.
Not really. I love that he's got like the crackpot arrow through the head hat on, just because he's a jokester. Oh yeah, the mountain's like totally gone now.
What if it misses?
Even if there were 104 Pulgasaris, it'd be all right. That's a very specific number.
Oddly specific.
Does that mean that we're going to see 105 Pulgasaris in the next scene? Is that what's going to happen? Does the number 104 have some significance in Korean culture? Am I going to Google that right now? I am going to Google it right now, and there's nothing. Except that there was a day in March when they reported 104 COVID-19 cases in South Korea. So, what the
Do we know anybody from Korea?
I don't think I know anybody from Korea. Well, yes, we do actually.
Yeah,
That guy.
That guy.
Yeah. But I mean, I haven't.
The one guy
interacted
who,
with
like,
him
on more than one occasion has caused me to laugh hysterically.
yeah. Man, I wish we could tell those stories on this podcast. You'll just have to take our word for it, folks. He's a funny guy. And he doesn't intend to be.
he also might be like the most famous person we know personally.
That's very true. What?
What? What?
You saw what I saw, right?
Yeah.
I didn't imagine it. Oh.
I'm pretty sure that happened in one of the other Godzilla, but
Oh my god. That was amazing. That was like their entire special effects budget. That's why all of the other scenes with him in the army are like, him on an 8mm, master projected onto a like bed sheet behind the army running past a green screen. Meanwhile, in the Purple Castle. Ah!
hi guys.
I love these. I like that he's kind of chunky,
Yeah.
Like he's a husky boy. Body positivity, man.
So I just heard somebody say, "Oh, Godzilla."
Yeah. Eye laser, eye laser, eye laser, eye laser, eye laser. Wait, what? Okay. Walking to the left. This is where we're supposed to be like, you know, he doesn't deserve to have his palace smashed and then be killed by the monster because, you know, he's a human being and human beings don't deserve bad things. Right? This is what we're supposed to do. Trying
Yeah,
not to get banned from YouTube. I don't know how these things work exactly. Oh, I feel sorry for him. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the king. Never mind. If he's not in charge, it doesn't matter. He'll never find me here. I'll just turn myself into a pupa and metamorphosize for 6 months or so, and he won't see me. Oh, great. Now he absorbed the king's blood, so he's going to do the king's bidding.
So now
I
he
only
can
know how to
both
cry. I only know how to cry. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
so he can both like bring down the evil king and the bandits.
Yeah, right. No purpose. I'm bored.
Eating used to make me happy.
Yeah. Pocky. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was wondering about that earlier. Like, what's he gonna do when he's out of, food?
Kind of sad now.
For me, I shouldn't have guys. I'm not actually that strong. Oh, okay. Guys have any mustard? I broke all my teeth in the fight. It's the same farmer's tools that, like, the blacksmith tried so hard to save And now the people will starve. Their own ambition killed them. Their aspirational thinking. The monster of capitalism just consumes something. I don't know. And now I must go. My planet needs me. It's almost like you should be fluid with your allegiances. Or something. So here's the allegory for capitalism. I see. Okay. All right. So how are you gonna kill it?
Banging a gong? How's that song go?
Bang the gong slowly. Bang the drum slowly. just sort of levitated up right there. Just kind of got up sideways. Ba, ba.
They didn't feed it the gong already?
They're about to. So she's going to climb in the gong, and he's going to eat her with the gong, and then he'll explode. Right? That's what's going to happen here, I think.
Probably.
I don't know what the hell else could happen. She's so tragic and sad all the time. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. Oh, boy.
Bang a gong. Get it on.
Yeah.
Get it on. There's no way you stayed in that gong laying like that.
True.
Oh.
Well, at least she died before she suffocated. Oh, no, never mind. Whoa! Which way is he going to fall? Forward or backward? Oh, no. Okay.
Huh.
And he turns to stone, so the people still have no iron. And they still starve. Paramount Pictures. Oh, wait.
Pulgasari. Pulgasari. What?
Oh, it's a baby, I guess.
So what? That gives him a week before he grows up?
Pretty much, yeah. And the baby will stagger around and starve to death because there's no iron left in the country. Oh, what? Wait. Or he'll, um, or,
What?
huh? Now I'm alive again, but I'm me and my dad at the same time. I'm still sad, though. Okay. Well, we don't get to see her wake up and um just the movie's just over now.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that was weird. So North Korean cinema. What do we have to say about it?
Let's see. In the early 1990s, the North Koreans attempted to market this propaganda film to foreign countries with no success.
Well, yeah, that that makes sense. This was fucking weird.
There was apparently a 1962 South Korean film of the same name,
Oh, really?
although the poster may have been fake.
Huh, interesting. Well, I mean, it had moments, right? Like there were things that were entertaining. The plot made sense. It kind of suffered from it suffered from a lot of like the same sort of thing that low budget epic films of like the 50s and 60s suffered from, where they took themselves too seriously and they tried to go so broad in scope that they left out like crucial details. Like, when was this set? Who is the king? Like, of what region are we talking, like, and I guess that's not too relevant to the people involved, but like the bandit army, like, where did all those people come from? Like, we had the brother who was like their leader, but what was the process of him, escaping execution to having an army. How did he recruit them? Why were they following him? It was just like he's in trouble with the government, and now he has an army. Just accept it.
Yeah.
And like I had a lot of flashes of I don't remember the name of the movie, but there's that movie where John Wayne played Genghis Khan. You ever seen that movie?
No.
Okay. Just imagine John Wayne playing Genghis Khan, and it's not as good as you're imagining. And like, yeah.
So how do you rate this?
Well, okay, so this movie is like a case study in delayed gratification, right? This is a kaiju movie where the kaiju was not a kaiju until the last
Okay.
fifth of it.
Is this better or worse than Young Gary?
I think it's worse, to be honest with you. I think it's made better, but I think that's only because it came 20 years later, and I do not think it came up with or kept up with movie making, over that amount of time.
You could have showed this to me and told me it was made in 1965, and I would have believed you.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is okay. So I'm going to start at a 3.5, and I'm going to give it half a point for all of the moments that it actually did surprise me and made me go, "Yes, that's pretty cool!" Like the fireball, like swallow and spit back out thing. The hubris of the king being humiliated before he was smashed. I did sort of care about, the girl and like the monster and like their relationship, even though her character was like so incredibly one-dimensional. Like she was only tragically sad. That's her entire purpose. She can't do anything. She can't help anybody, but everybody like she's everybody's favorite person, and she's depressed. And I mean, not saying anything about, depression or anything like that, but like just like we saw her smile once, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this gets a 4 out of me. Which I'm looking at it, and that's only like a 1/10 of a point below what I rated Young Gary. So I'm gonna have to revise this. This is gonna have to be a 3.5 because this is way worse than Young Gary. Yeah. So 3.5. I just no. Don't make this movie. North Korea, 35 years ago. Don't do this.
So that was Kim Il's who
Kim one of those, the first Kim, whichever one. Okay, so that leads us to the next question, which is the propaganda value. What did you read into the propaganda part of it? Because you said that the article that you just saw like clearly states it is a propaganda film.
I mean, it showed like the evil king, but they overthrew him, but it ended up being bad for them anyway.
Right.
It's like kind of saying, "Hey, we see that you were trying to do all this shit, but it's because you were greedy, and now it's like coming back to haunt you."
Yeah, it's like a tale of everybody's hubris. And it almost picture of, and I feel like, like I wonder if this kind of got snuck past the people in control of the state media on purpose, like, or the people who wrote it snuck this past there and, intended this to happen, because there are no real good guys in this movie, right?
Mhm.
Everybody is exploiting something. Everybody is taking advantage of a situation. Everybody is selfish. And everybody's pride gets in the way of them making good decisions. So it's hard to say, like, you know, the only like you know, I want to say moral or societal message that I feel like you can take out of this is like don't act on your own behalf. Don't act in your interests. Act in the interests of everybody, which I guess is you know, in true communism, that's the message. You know, that's the thing that you want to emphasize. But I really would have expected more like, you know, blindly follow authority, the supreme leader, cult of personality sort of thing from this, and there wasn't like a shred of that anywhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I hope you enjoyed Pulgasari, and I'm not sure I did. I'm not saying I regret watching it, but I am kind of saying that I absolutely will never watch that again as long as I live. So, you know, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but we got some AS Bach.
That's true. We did. And you know, hey, that makes the world go around. Join us next week for another
Something.
thing. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like the remake of Jan Gary next week, maybe. Unless Vomit's back, and then we'll
Is
be
there
back
a
on Godzilla.
Russian kaiju movie?
That's a great question. I feel like the fact that I have never typed Soviet kaiju movie into Google before is a personal failing. And I apologize to all of you. List of films featuring giant monsters, Wikipedia.
I just clicked on that.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am in need of a Geloja break, and therefore I suggest that we end this episode here. Enjoy your evening or your day or whatever it is, and we will see you on the other side. Good night, everybody.
Good night.